Hello everyone, welcome back to Katie's Budgeting Life. I am Katie, and today we are going to be doing my budgeting for my paycheck that I just received. Is this not the most adorable thing in the world? I did spend like $1.99 like 4 months ago and bought this from a lady on Etsy. I will see who that is, but she actually has like a theme for every month, so it's really cute. Oh, you guys saw it last time. I had the hearts for February. Anyway, so we're going to go through our budget together. I thought that'd be fun. I hope you guys can't see how dry my hands are, but I've literally put lotion on like 5 times a day. And what time is it? 1:15. That's what time it is. Anywho, so we are going to do our budgeting together because I love you guys and I want to do it with you. So we are just going to get right on into it. Yeah, I have a lot of content that I will be putting out in the next week or so. And I don't know, I'm in a really good mood. I'm in a positive mood. I am ready to start fresh with my life and bring you guys along with me because you guys are amazing. My last video, OMG, like the comments were just so, even though I'm not replying to all of them, I promise you I'm reading every one. And literally, like, I get so excited. I'll call my mom, I'll call my sister, I'll tell her like how amazing this feels to be back and you guys supporting me. I love you all. Love you, love you, love you. Anyway, also, one time, I am going to go through all the tattoos I have because some people have asked me which ones I have. For some people, you guys might not care. You might not care at all. But I care because it represents me. And if you guys want to know a little more about me, then you can look at my tattoos. And because every single one has a story. But anyway, all right, so let's roll. Let me see if I can zoom in on this bad boy. All right, I'm left-handed, so it's sideways. Okay, so this is going to be technically 3/14's paycheck. And it goes until the 28th. Well, I get paid on the Wednesday before, so it technically goes to the 28th, but for me, it goes from 3/12 to 3/26 with budgeting. So, all right. So the first source of income is me. And this paycheck, I am getting $2,118. If you guys looked at the last pay, it was like 15 something. That is literally like a base pay for me. You know, with my union dues, my health insurance, pension, blah, 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 blah. This is President's Day. I worked on President's Day, and then so we get double time and a half. And then I did pick up one shift that they offered me like right before I went out on FMLA. So, for my mom. All right, so we got that, and then for child support, for Mason and Ava is going to be $600. Yes, Mason has a different father than Ava, but together that's what I get for this week, for this paycheck. I do get paid every 2 weeks from them. None of it is court ordered. It is all something that we came to an agreement outside of court. For Mason, I've been getting that same amount since he was like 3. And him and I have a very, basically every 2 week relationship. He sends it to me. I say, thank you. That's it. He's never done me wrong and it works. Ava's father, it's still a work in progress. Like he gives me the money and everything, but it's like, it's all just very fresh right now. So anyway. All right. So now, together that equals $2,718. All right, so now we're going to go down to our bills. So half of our mortgage. Oh, I have to buy a new calculator, by the way, because Ava took mine, and I don't know where it is. If you guys remember, I used Mason's phone before. Well, he got his phone back, so I don't have his phone anymore. And I don't know where the calculator is. I might ask Ava, because sometimes she hides it, and she'll tell me where it is when I ask her. Like, I was looking for her unicorn rain boots. And I'm like, Ava, where's your boots? She was like, I said, Ava, where's your rain boots? She's like, They're in my pull-up box. I'm like, why the fudge would you put... Like, she's just so funny. But anyway. So long story short, she might know. Okay, so $875 for the mortgage. My mom and I, sort of mom's insurance. My mom and I have a agreement. Last June, we agreed to split a term life insurance for her for 10 years. It's a 10-year term. She has a couple that are like whole lives, and they're like, 10 or 15,000 or whatever, just enough to get everything taken care of. But when we sat down and really thought about it, my mom lives with me. She's literally my lifeline. She takes care of the kids so I can work at night. She helps me with, things around the house. Like, she is literally my lifeline. And if something happened to her within like the next 5 or 10 years, I would need help. To figure all of this out, to figure out my life, figure out babysitting, figuring out everything, because that will be about the time where 10 years is about the time where Mason's going to be whatever he's doing at that time, but Ava's going to be like 12 or 13 at that time, and I won't need my mom anymore. So that's why like we did a 10-year, but we agreed to split it. So this is my month to pay. It's $31, and I think it's like a $50,000, which is good. It would give me a chance to take off work, for a little bit, figure out what we're going to do, everything like that. So anyway, then we have cell phone. This is going to sound like a lot, but it is not this much normally. So just, let me explain. So for this month is $256. And the only reason, so I, have my cell phone. It is mine, my mom's, which I pay for. So mine, my mom's, Mason's, my sister, her husband, and their friend. So it's 6 lines, 6 phones. My phone is paid for. I think my sister's friend is paid for. Everyone else has balances. We split it, but it's kind of not as even anymore, because when Mason got on the plan, we did like a protection plan for him. And it's kind of, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, and then also last month, again, you guys know that I'm going through a lot financially. I had like a return check fee because I had to stop the payment, and that was like $30. And then I accidentally went off auto pay, and it added, anyway, it's going to be about $186 a month is what I'm trying to say. $186 a month. So we're going to go with that. But right now it's $256. I also had to, pay for Mason's activation. I don't remember. Whatever. All right. BG&E is our gas and electric, which sucks. But right now it's $150 this pay. It's going to go up again because I did budget billing for like a couple months just to calm down. But it's going to go back up. I'm just, whatever. I don't even want to talk about gas and electric. It irritates my soul. Okay. Daycare. I do get the scholarship, but we don't get everything. So I do have a deduct or a copay that I still have to pay. So that's $156 for the 2 weeks. I think the only subscription is Paramount, and that's like the cheapest one. I think that's like I don't know, 16, I don't know, whatever. And we're just going to round that up to 7. I think it's like 6 something. That's like the cheapest one. But that is where I watch my Teen Mom 2. Yes, I watch Teen Mom 2. Yes, I'm 31 years old. I was a teen mom. They're all now rich. I should have been picked for the show. But I didn't. It's okay. I can move on. We're moving on from that. I could have been great for the show. Mason's father, never met him. It was just him and me for or Mason and I from jump. It could have been great content, great footage, but no, they choose to pick other people. It's fine. I'll get over it. Okay, so when we add all this up, I have a little cheat sheet next to me because remember, I don't have my calculator. So this equals 1,000. One more that I need to really touch on. Okay, here's the First Financial Credit Union loan. There is a huge disclaimer to this. All right. remember, if you guys are following my crazy, weird bankruptcy story right now, I have a loan that is getting included into the bankruptcy. Okay. However, there is a co-borrower on the loan, which is Phil. We have an agreement where I was going to pay this loan and he was going to pay the other loan that helped pay for my car and some credit cards. However, I learned that because I was about to pay this for the month of, I hadn't paid March 5th payment yet. You get like that grace period. Thank the Lord for grace periods. Anyway, I was about to go pay it. Well, they restricted my account. It was like restricted, gone, couldn't go in the app, couldn't do anything. This is like a credit union. So I went up there after I took Ava to daycare yesterday morning, and I was like, yo, what in the Sam Hill is going on? Basically, long story short, they like limit all my access to everything. I can't do like a god dang thing because I'm like in money jail right now, which makes sense. And basically, there's like a co-borrower clause because I ended up talking to the loan department. I did all this other bull hockey. But anyway, this is what I'm being told right now. For the life of my bankruptcy, which is 5 years, right? Starts now. Well, not now. Kind of now. Starts now, goes 5 years. For the life of that bankruptcy, for the 5 years, they cannot reach out to the co-borrower for any money. It's like a clause. They can't reach out to them. It's illegal. Can't do it. You're in trouble if you do. So basically, it's on hold. For those 5 years, the trustee is getting my monthly payment. The trustee is then paying all the priority crap, right? Whoever they think deserves the money more. I don't know. Whatever they do. Put it into a little system. I don't know. After the 5 years is done, right? Done. Locked. Discharged. All good. Then they have every right to reach out to Phil to get the remaining balance. So let's say I owe $14,100 something, which is true. Let's say I pay, I don't know, $7,000 throughout the 5 years, right? If there's a balance of $7,000 something left, they can then, after that bankruptcy is done, 5 years from now, they can then reach out to Phil to try to get the remainder of the money. So what does that mean for Katie? That means that this money is going to be free, open, available. What in the Sam Hill? Is this not the best news ever? I thought that I was going to be having to pay this, and I'm not. And maybe that's why I'm in such a flipping good mood today, because I don't have to pay this. So, anywho, I have about 99.5% chance that this is accurate because I've spoken to like 3 different people. So, here's the thing. I have this money sitting right here. I have the money sitting. I need to make a plan. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this money now. I mean, I currently have this one, $500, right? I'm probably just going to put it aside for my first month's bankruptcy payment because that is due April 10th. I was kind of freaking out about it because it hit me like a ton of bricks. But I need to think moving forward. Obviously, I want to try to pay my mom. This is like going to go into a whole other video. But the point is, I think I'm going to get this money. I'm going to have this money now. Is that not the most amazing thing in the world? Okay, anyway. So with all of that put together, it's $1,975, okay? Expenses, we're just going to do gas and groceries. Gasoline and groceries. The list goes on and on. Who is it? Who is it? Okay, anyway. Gas, we're going to do $200. And then groceries, we're doing $325. All right. That's what we're doing right now. This whole week since I haven't worked, I have been like saving a ton of gas, but that will end. But I am going to try to take the train more. So I'm going to pray that this number will be fixed and get better. Okay. So this is going to be $525, right? You guys with me? $1,975 and $525 gives me $2,500. All right. So then sinking funds, we're just going to put, we don't have to really write all them in. Nathan, Ava, we got HOA, we have some Christmas, we have the necessity stuff, and I'll explain it. Carmen, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, after all this, I'm not going to go through all the amounts, but it comes to, you know, and then saving, we're just going to kind of do this. It's going to be $119 that I'm going to stuff, okay? So that gives me $26.19, and I have $27.18. So what I'm going to do is, blah, 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 attorney fees. The ones that I owe my mom, $1,500, I am going to give her $100. So that comes to $2,700. So where are we going to put this? Let's just put this here. $2,700. The thing was $27.18. So I have 18. Can you guys even see? Whoops. It's going to be $18 remaining. Maybe I'll take that $18 and I will just live wild and buy my children a pizza from Papa John's, because I believe a stuffed crust pizza right now, one topping, large, is $13.99. Call me crazy. Anyway, so that is my very horrible rendition of budgeting my paycheck, but hopefully you guys stuck with me through this, because I'm happy. This makes me happy. This right here, right here. Okay, so that's what we got. That's how much I made. And the men, these are the expenses. It is so crazy, because if you all just take a gander back to my old videos, you would see like a whole page full of credit cards and debts. And now it's like small, really small. So that's definitely going to be getting used to. So anyway, this is what we got for this this paycheck. Thank you all for watching. In a day, 2 days, 3 days, I don't know. I'm going to do my budgeting, because I don't want to make this or my cash stuffing, because I don't want to make this video long. I also have more stories. I have something that I'm going to give away to you all. It's a great time. Come back and join me. Thank you all so much. And until the next video, bye-bye.